Okay, first stab at video transcription. Close all. That's exactly what I want to do. I have this under test1.sh, and I'm really just trying out what OpenAI has to offer here. And I'm using FFmpeg. So in order to run this, I don't have any error checking right now. You'll just need to have FFmpeg installed. So sudo apt install FFmpeg ought to do it. If you already have it, no problem. So what do we do here? Let's go to archive.org. Let's see. Let's do this. 90s commercials. Why not? Let's try this one. No! I want to go to the Internet Archive. All right, Wheel of Fortune. Looks good. Let's try this one, right? So, there's actually I should link it here, one that includes all of the commercials. In this case, this is just one commercial. And this is like a gigantic one. Hold on. Let's see. I don't want to search there. I want to search those. Oh, Internet Archive. You have all the stuff, but 90s commercials. Collection of 90s commercials. This is a good one. So we'll just pick one of these at near random. We don't need it to be perfect. Let's do this one. Copy link address. And then back here, we're just gonna, what I did? Yeah. So we'll put this just in our root. So we've got the 90s commercial. And we're gonna run test one for our 90s commercial. And what this does, if it works, is it extracts all the frames, it uploads them to a Google storage bucket that has public access so that OpenAI can get to it, and then it passes all of those frames into GPT-4 Vision, which uses the preview model so it can handle a massive amount of context, and then it returns the response. And then what we have in here, you can modify it. The prompt is this multi-line little thingy, and it's just what I'm telling it to do. The request, you got your JSON here, and then I'm just enumerating the frames that were uploaded. And you should be able to see these when it's running. You'll see this temp directory. So let's go ahead and load something from this temp directory. See, here's all the frames, and then you can find the request JSON. So this is what was sent to OpenAI, in case you need to see something there. And you click on one of these, and you'll see the frame. Okay, this is doing 1 frame a second right now, so there's 30, because about all these commercials are 30 frames total, or 30 seconds total, sorry. And then when we go to open file here, we can also see the response from OpenAI, which also pops down into the prompt, but looking at it here, it's a little easier. So based on blah, 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 this is a commercial for a toy called Dr. Dreadful Food Lab. By the way, I'm not using any audio. This is just the video frames at this point, but it's pretty good. I mean, considering what I asked it to do was very, very minimal. I just asked it to break down the scene boundaries by frame, and then just describe what's happening in each scene. And I didn't give a long prompt. And this one worked out a lot better, because the previous one that I tried, it was referencing frames that didn't exist. It went over, it said frame 32, and the commercial only had 30 frames. So this is good. And you can kind of verify this. So frame, it says scene 5, frame 11, a close-up of the mad scientist as he talks about his experiments. So let's look at frame 11. There you go, mad scientist. So what I'm going to do here is, given that it's extracted the scenes, I'm going to take those scenes, that number of frames, and extract those as individual audio chunks, and then use the Whisper API next to transcribe those, and then fit those into each of these scenes, and then run it back through GPT-4 to say, like, clean up any overlap and that sort of thing, and then just kind of see what comes out of it. So that's the plan. I just checked this into main, so feel free to go ahead and try it out. When you do try it, I highly recommend that you set your organization key to your personal organization and not BlessedX, because this is not a BlessedX thing right now. We don't want to force that charge to go to Jim. So I have my own organization. Just set that key or that environment variable to your organization, and then it will bill it to that. And then you can verify that by going to your org, and you'll see it show up. So in this case, the 7th so far, because I've run a few things, and I don't know if I saw Kelsey's stuff too, but that apparently cost about 10 cents to run. So it's not cheap, but you're not going to break the bank. I mean, if you run 10 of these, then that's going to be 90 cents. You're still under $1. So you'd have to run like 100 of them, which would be a lot of testing before it started costing something significant. So anyway, that's the progress so far. I'm going to put this in the ticket, and then we'll move forward from here.